Okay, you have to talk loud. Kinda loud.
Okay.
Okay, the first thing I want y'all to talk about is like where y'all's your grandparents, where they came from, where did they originate, or where were they born? In other words,
Well, mine was from Vermilion Parish.
Vermilion Parish.
Yeah.
Right around. You're not too sure of where they came from exactly.
Well, I would say, I think I'd be right in saying from Abbeville.
Abbeville. That was your which side of was that your mom's parents?
My dad.
Your dad's.
I'm talking about Grandpa primeaux. Over there.
Oh, they're all.
Over there, primeaux.
And what about your mom's parents? Lorette and
Well, the older people were from France, and when they came in down Louisiana, they settled there to Lorraine Bridge or Lacassine Bayou.
okay. Mama, what about your mom's parents and then your
Well, the
dad's
same
parents?
place, Vermilion Parish.
Yeah.
Vermilion Parish.
My mama and my papa.
What were their names?
Adelia, her name was Adelia Como. She was a diabetes before she married. And him, it was Paul Como.
And then your other set of parents too. There was a foreman in there, wasn't there?
Yeah, they were farmers.
Susan Foreman and.
Oh, wait. Her mama, my grandma, mama's mama, was Susan Foreman.
And what was her dad's name?
I'd have to look in the book. You see,
Okay.
Francois, I think it's
Francois. You're right.
I think it's that. I'd have to look.
David. Francois David.
David, yes, David.
That's it.
Yes.
Francois Theophile. Theophile. Theophile.
Theophile.
That was his middle name.
Yes, yes.
Let's see.
And then her mama was Susan.
Where was Mim born at, Papa? You remember where she was born?
Yeah, Mim was born where, Papa, actually where Mim was born.
I would say probably call it Steel Hayes. They were there. I think where she was born was wasn't at Lorraine. It was along the Hayes Lacassine Highway.
Not Ordwayne's Cove, huh?
No, it's before you get to Big Foreman now. It was on the right-hand side of the road going towards Lacassine. That's where the homestead, when it came down. And I think that's where Mama was born.
What about
What they call it, Hayes. Well, they had another little name for that place. But I'd call it Hayes.
Pope, now he asked you for Pope, you understood good?
Pope,
No. Pope's daddy. You asked
Oh,
No,
Pope.
Pope. Where Pope was born.
Oh, Pope was born. Pope.
And Hayes, I would
Okay.
say.
Okay, well, you had understood. I just
Right
thought,
out there where some. About where in Hayes was he born? Do you know?
The old place was before you'd get to the pump on the left-hand side going. Just before you get to Bobby Bushman,
Oh, okay.
the old place was just a little ways down. In between Elwo and, well, it was close to the Bobby's house than Elwo.
So Pope and Milne actually they grew up pretty much close together. Didn't
Yeah. Yeah, they done a lot of court on the Lorraine
they? There
Bridge.
you go.
We got pictures of that.
Is that right? Not to get those pictures.
That was a meeting place for the young ones in them days.
The Lorraine Bridge.
Yeah.
oh, we had some pictures.
I'd like to see those pictures and put them on tape. See. That's cool. Well, now, was there a school or something that they went to? Or?
Well, they go to school, but both in bed when they were young. Let's see.
They had this comes from Pooh and Co. They had a one school room building there, coming out of the Lorraine settlement there. And that's where Ma'am went to school, and ain't cool. Now, Papa, I never did know exactly in the neighborhood where they went to school. But I know later on, when after he got up pretty good age, he went to Vincent Business School in Lake Shore.
Is that right?
Yeah, he went, I don't know just how long, but he did have some schooling there.
Oh, you don't know if he graduated or not, or got a diploma? Or...
No.
What did he do with that? Did he go into some kind of business or something?
Yeah.
Right here, and then that. So they got married in Bell City or Lacassine, or where'd they get married?
In Welsh, I would say.
Is that right?
Yeah.
I guess what, there wasn't a church or something around Hayes?
No, you see the priest from Welsh would come out and say mass where the old church house was in right there at Lorraine Darwin Cemetery. That's where the old church was. But if I know right, they got married in Welsh.
Is that right? I'll be done. It's kind of coincidental that I'm going to be getting married in Welsh.
Well, yeah.
Right.
That's something. I don't know if it's at that same church, or I'm sure it's
No.
maybe the same name, maybe, but
Yeah, maybe the same name, but sure not the same
same
church.
church. I'm sure it's,
No.
I guess it was under the same name, but I don't remember.
when they got married in the early 1900s, about 1920 something.
Can't say for sure,
Well, maybe.
You know, but when they got
Oh
married-
yeah, it was in the early 1900s.
And then what? After they got married, did they move over here right away, or did they live?
No,
in Hayes?
they lived around the old place there. I don't know if they lived with Grandpa Primeaux for a while, or they had a house nearby. But then in 1917, that's when they came here and they bought this section of land. And then they built their home. They had they sawed the lumber, and then they built the home. Then they moved here.
It's been a few years ago. It's been a while.
Well, that was probably in 1917, I guess. I was born in 1918.
But if I'd have thought, I could have looked up the papers,
Well, we'll get that later.
Yeah.
We got time for that.
Yeah. And when they came, they were there wasn't no road, and they were the first one here,
Is that right? Oh, they were the first ones to
I
settle
think so, I think.
around here?
That's what.
Well, yeah, right around here. But there was old man Isaac Derwin further down the road. Well, the old house was where Orchard then.
Oh, really?
Orchard. And then later on, Mr. Isaac Derwin built where Bennett's house is at. And then in the corner there, the Homewood, there was a post office there. And let's see if I can think. Old man Durbridge run the post office, and he had a grocery store
Right there at the corner?
there, right there at the corner. That was where poor Manouche place was. I well remember the old store there.
Well, me, I understood. Tonzi, Tonzi talked a lot about that, and well, she said when they moved here, they would look like they were the first one, to move
They
here.
were the first one.
That's what Tonzi said,
Sure.
Like they were the first one to move here.
Yeah.
And then they had the school, the one-room schoolhouse too, where Joe Natalis living.
That was a black school, wasn't it?
You remember
Was it
that?
a black school? Yeah, that's where the black school was, that one-room schoolhouse, where Joe Natalis living.
Yeah, but That wasn't a white school, that was a color.
Yeah.
Then there was a dance hall or something right off.
Yeah, later on in
Oh.
years, that was in the 30s.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's what, in our young time, Big Foreman had his dance hall at Blackasee.
Then he tore it down and moved
down
it here
brought it to home.
and rebuilt it.
There you go.
About where Nellie's house is.
Yes.
Is that right?
That's where the dance hall.
Well, going back to whenever they first moved down, well, I should brush up on my history, but World War I, Hope wasn't called the service, was he?
No, they were foremen. And no, he didn't go to the service.
So did he have his own, was he farming right here? Did he have,
Yeah.
Just started farming?
Yeah.
Didn't he serve on like some kind of, I don't know, council, or he attended like Chamber of Commerce meetings in Lake Charles, and didn't he represent Homewood?
Yeah, he was.
The phone there.
He was on the committee. I wouldn't know how to word it, what committee it was, but it had to do with the soil conservation deal.
Like an agriculture committee or something? And then they had you and Nanette Catin.
Yeah.
Bill.
Well, they didn't. They had him later on.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry, yeah. I thought you were saying the children.
Right. Well, Uncle Bill too, and then by that time they had built a school in Bell City, or
Oh yeah, the school was built in Bell City because you see, I forget what age we started school, but I guess around 7 and them days, and we rode the bus. Helms and them run the bus for years, and they're the one picked us up. And it wasn't a school bus like they got nowadays. It was really a flatbed truck, and they had a canvas around it, you know.
Mhm.
You wouldn't fall off. The back was open.
kind of like old army trucks now.
Yeah, you'd crawl in there through the back, and then they'd feed the older ones in the back, so they'd wash the little ones, you know, so they wouldn't fall off. But I realized that now. I didn't know it, and I wasn't thinking about that at the time. But they didn't have no trouble to get us in the bus. We crawled right in there.
Y'all was ready to go,
Oh man, yeah.
I bet they were glad to come back, too.
huh? I imagine so. Well, how long had the school been in Bell City whenever you started school? You weren't one of the first classes, were you?
No, you take, I don't remember that, but I hear you take Ellie Dorsey and Rose Lanois. They went to school then.
They were some of the first.
Yeah. In fact, Rose said she didn't graduate. I think her mother took sick. She had to stop school and take care of her. And then she got her high school diploma from going to night school. But Ellie Dorsey graduated, and I know some of the oldest too, Cornelius Patton, Robert Patton, and well, that was later on, but poor Joe Primeaux graduated there, and there it was. You know, they're older than I am.
Right.
The Jesse Barrett.
And was there 12 grades like there is now when you were going, or
No, it was 11th grade.
11?
11th grade.
And you finished, you graduated, you got your diploma and everything,
Yeah.
and you was on the track team.
Yeah. Strong.
God,
Strong and fast.
there you go. What events did you run? Do you remember?
Well, when I started out as intermediate. I'd run the 50-yard dash, 100-yard dash. And then when I got up in senior, I run the 220 and the half mile. Half mile was my specialty. And you know that in all grades in high school. Every year I won first place.
Is that right?
And then I guess I was in the 11th grade. We had a district meet in Lafayette, 35 schools, and it was held on the college campus there. And I come out first.
God, they don't.
Yeah.
We don't.
Did you skip a grade in school?
Got me a scholarship to go to Southwestern, and you know, I messed up and I didn't go.
Well, you never know, but it turned out for the better anyway.
Yes.
Well, there was more important things to do, like courting, I guess.
Yeah, I'm afraid
Well,
that.
I guess that's what happened.
So when did you and Mawmaw start? So well, before I do that, Mawmaw, you went to school in Lancashire.
Yeah. Right. Went to the 7th grade.
To the 7th grade, and then it was time to work.
Well, yes, and that's what I like better to do, but
Yeah.
I'm sorry now, but it's too late.
Well,
But thank God for what I know.
there you go.
Oh, yeah.
Now they, from what I understand, they discouraged y'all talking French on the school grounds, huh?
Oh, yes.
Oh, they didn't
Yeah.
want us to talk.
Oh, no.
Is that right?
Talking English.
Oh.
That's why we didn't want to talk in English with the
Y'all
children.
got time, people?
We're gonna let y'all interview. Megan was hollering.
Well, you don't bother.
Y'all go ahead. We'll talk to y'all later.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Y'all do come again, and thanks
All right.
again.
We'll do that. Bye-bye.
Bye then, Megan. Bye,
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Her getting so big.
That's a kid.
Oh, okay.
Bye, La Petite. Come
All right,
again.
see y'all later.
Okay.
Hey.
Okay.
So they didn't like y'all talk French at all. And
No, oh no. That's why we got the children. They want to talk in French with them. So we had a hard time when we started school. We couldn't talk English.
I see. Y'all didn't? Did they spanked y'all or
Oh
something?
no, they didn't spank, but you know, they just let us know they didn't want us to talk English.
Uh-huh. And it was it kind of?
We
I'm sure it
didn't
was
wait
kinda
for
hard.
them to spank us, you know.
There you go.
We,
You paid attention.
Yeah.
You
And,
don't
that's
like
it.
La Petite.
And them
they shut
teachers,
up.
and the other teachers in them days, look, it was, you know, they mean.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Didn't be.
Yeah.
And then okay, so you quit in the 7th grade. and
Yes.
What about your sisters? Did they finish school or did
No.
everybody quit?
No.
Everybody
We
quit.
finished.
Y'all was where your dad worked as a. Now where did y'all live when y'all was going somewhere?
Well, I was born at Lansing. Let me see there. In the
On
back.
the old home place.
Yes, on the old home place. Let's see now, where Big Farmer used to have his.
Oh, where that
Store.
gas station is right there?
Yeah.
Yes,
Highway
right there.
101?
Well, it's
Yeah.
not far from that. It's about
Well,
2 miles.
you would take, if you was going towards Legacy, you would take a left there.
Right.
And then you all lived about, I guess it was 3 miles west.
Yes, yes, when I was born. And then they moved and like, we grew up, we moved about 2 miles. Bigger.
Oh, y'all moved a bit closer to Lancashire?
Yes.
And y'all
No, just 2 miles
Oh,
from
2
where the
miles.
house where I was born.
Oh, I see. And y'all had a school bus like Pawpaw or?
No, I didn't tell you the truth. Our school bus. Me, I don't have a good memory like Papa. I don't remember what kind of school bus we. It wasn't like we have now. I don't remember.
It wasn't a hack, you know, it wasn't a horse drawn wagon, huh?
No, I don't think. Now, you see, my door would remember all that there, but me, I don't remember what kind of school bus we had. What kind of school bus y'all had?
It was that flatbed truck, I guess, was something like an army truck. But it had canvas around so we wouldn't fall out, and then for the rain and cold weather. But the back end was open, it wasn't closed.
Sometimes I think maybe it was a school bus, but I really don't remember.
Is that right?
School bus.
Poor Mr. No Ray Derwin, run the hack there for years. But I don't know whether he went to Lancashire or he did go to
It's a
Grove
hack
City.
he had?
Yeah, it was.
Well, maybe it's
They
that.
call it a hack. It was a wagon-like deal, but
Now, Bador would remember.
it was
Me, I
a
forget.
covered wagon.
But it could be. But me, I forget.
Mm-hmm.
But Bador's got has a good memory. Or she remembers.
And your mom and dad, they, you don't remember what year they got married? Well, I got that written down.
No, we got that because
They moved to that house right away, or?
I don't remember how long after they moved that I was born.
Uh-huh.
Because I know it was years after that they moved in that house where we was when we was big when we
He built
grew
that
up.
house.
He
didn't
built that
Oh,
house.
really?
That's where Papa would come see me.
Uh-huh.
That's where I caught you.
Oh.
Yeah.
You talk about a hell of a road to get there.
That's what I remember.
I had a Model A Ford in them days, and that sucker could go anywhere. And you know I walked on that damn road.
Is that?
Yeah.
God, Joe.
It's good now, the roads.
Yeah. So your dad was he farmed too, what?
Oh yes, he farmed
Rice and soybeans.
rice. No, not soybean. That
It was
time it
cotton
was
at that
rice,
time?
and then he'd plant all kind of highland like corn,
Corn
and
and,
popcorn and all kind of watermelon.
He farmed cotton too in them days.
Cotton. Oh yeah. Well, how could I forget that?
Mm.
I hated to pick, but I had to.
Uh-huh.
But it was all it went all right.
It made it. Huh?
Yeah.
You made it?
Yeah.
Now, can you name your brothers and sisters from the oldest to the youngest?
Well, I think so. Let's see now. There's Uwell.
You was the oldest of the family.
Yes. Then Lorena. Then poor Louise. She died. I believe she was between.
She was married to poor Mr. M.A.D. Smalley.
And let's see now. Louise. And then
Gladys.
Gladys. And Mador. And poor Uncle Bisho. And then me. That's right, Sylvia.
You was the baby.
Yes.
You wasn't spoiled though.
Not at my poor mama was spoiling me, but not my poor papa.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Yeah.
What did he think about Pawpaw coming over to court? Was it kind of serious or?
Oh yeah. I was glad to see him get there.
You thought I meant business?
Oh yeah. I was glad to see him. Oh yeah.
Well, did your mom and your dad did they take a liking to Pawpaw?
Oh yeah, they like Papa.
He was good people.
Yeah.
Say, boy, me.
Oh yeah, Papa wouldn't say too much him, but
Right.
poor mama. Oh yeah.
Oh, you want
You want to
that
get
phone?
it, Keith?
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and stop it. You can get
Okay.
it.
All right.
Okay, so Pope he farmed mainly rice and
And they farmed rice and a hell of a lot of corn.
a lot of corn.
Yeah, you see that they had one tractor in them days. Most of the work was done by mules, you see.
Right.
And like the plowing, they put 4 mules on a gang plow. And the gang plow had three 12 or 3 10-inch plow.
Right.
So they would, my dad had a team and a gang, and Uncle Uchis had a team and a gang, and Uncle Ucho. And I don't remember, I guess poor Gramp had one, but I can't remember that well. But anyway, they all had each a set of mules. They had 4. They had 4 good mules on that gang, and I plowed quite a bit with them mules and them things. And there wasn't nothing to it. The way they were hitched up, the right-hand mule would walk in the fur, you know.
Right.
So that would keep your plant even
Straight.
with the rest of the plant ground.
And
When you come to a corner, you had to let them bypass a little bit, then turn them so that the plow would fall in right.
Right.
And they would start plowing early in the fall to get the plowing done before it got too cold.
Right.
And even at that, some days you would be plowing. It was too cold to sit in the seat, so you walked.
Ooh.
You walked along
That
the
was
gang.
cold, huh?
Yeah, to keep warm.
Hmm.
Now before that, the plowing was done with a single plow.
Right.
And 2 mules or 2 horses. And that took,
Took forever.
forever to get a field plow.
Where did he mainly have his crops right around his house? Or?
Well, it was behind here, you see, because they irrigated with that deep water well. Then they would plant some on Sweet Lake land and all. In fact, across the railroad track over.
Mm.
They planted quite a bit in there. And they planted in front here. They also planted Bob's piece of land now.
Oh yeah. You say that deep water well. Which one? Which one are you talking about?
And that's an irrigation well. They had the well was just north of where Eson's place is at.
Oh, okay.
They had a big shed over the engine, and it went up to the well itself, because they had a long belt to turn now.
Right. I think I saw pictures of that.
Yeah, and they had an idler about middle ways to support the belt, you know.
Right.
And then they had added on, it made a T in the building, added on to the west side, and they had a rice mill there too. They run that with a tractor, you know. They had a belt going into the building, and they would turn that rice mill.
When somebody had like I can't remember exactly what it was. They had like a mule or something that walked around in a circle and mashed.
Oh, that was a sugar cane mill.
Oh, yeah. That
Sugar
poor
cane,
Graham, they had a
yeah.
sugar. Oh, yeah. They had some mules that they, you know.
To turn, it had a long tongue sticking out, and the mules were hitched up to that, or horses. And they'd go round and round, and they'd turn that mill, and then we'd stick them sugar cane in there, and they would mash them to a juice.
Good.
And then they made bagasse. When they come out, they call that bagasse. Then we had to take care of that and throw that in a pile away, because it would pile up, you know, and interfere with the horses.
Right.
And then the juice, y'all would take it and put it
The
in.
juice would fall in a barrel,
Yeah.
and then they would take buckets or small tubs, and they'd get that juice, and then they put it in the vats. That was over a fireplace, you know.
Right.
And
I remember we
They
used to like to
cooked
go
that-
see them
cook that
Stir
juice
that.
and make syrup.
at the stir and stir.
And they made
They knew
syrup,
what
huh?
they would, oh, they'd make good syrup.
And
Yes.
you see, they had 1, 2, 3 or 4 vats. You know, it was separated. The first would heat, and then that foam and stuff would come on top. Well, you had kind of like a spoon, but it was made big. You know, it made square about this big,
Right.
so long. Then you'd skim all that stuff, and they had a barrel there. Then you drop that stuff in the barrel.
And what would that make of?
Well, that made brew.
Oh,
Oh,
look
yeah,
out,
yeah.
when it aged so
I didn't-
long in there,
I didn't know about that.
Uh-huh.
we take that and pour. Grandpa Primo raised a bunch of hogs, and we take that stuff there, not all of it, we keep some for ourselves. But we'd go and pour that in the trough over there, and them hogs like that. And they drink that stuff till their belly was sticking out. And then they'd get dizzy. They'd start,
I bet they'd
they'd
laugh.
start walking from side to side. Then when they'd get juiced up soon, they'd go honk, honk, honk. Then they'd fall over.
Him and Billy was talking about that the other day.
I
Yeah.
can imagine.
So when we gave the hog their share, we drank the rest.
There you go.
And that stuff would juice you up, yeah.
And it would make some good syrup.
Good sir.
Oh, yes.
Well, now,
But they had to stir it a long time now.
a long process.
Oh, yes. But they were right there.
Mm-hmm.
There were some workers.
Hard work. Huh?
Oh,
And what
yes.
was y'all doing in the house all this time?
Oh, all kind of work.
Canning fruits and
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. Yes.
some figs and all that good
Oh, yeah. Right.
Well,
And
that
then we
sounds
was
good.
enjoying too.
stuff. Visiting.
Oh, visiting, enjoying it. Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, yes.
Well, going back to that juice there. What during the days of prohibition? How did that affect around here? Did somebody have a still around here,
For what?
for y'all's whiskey? Whenever they outlawed whiskey during that.
Oh, well, you had some outlaws around the place there that made it, or they got it from somewhere else and had it, and they'd sell it at the dance.
At the dance, that's where you could buy
Yeah.
it. Huh?
Yeah.
And the money was short. It would help them.
Yeah.
Need a little money.
Y'all
Money
didn't
was
make
scarce.
y'all didn't make no juice and bring it to the dance, Papa.
Well, we drank it before we did.
You didn't get in trouble with the law, though, huh?
Well, I got in trouble one time here
Oh,
at home.
well,
I got in a little ruckus there, and it's one of Anime's uncle, poor old man, Clo-Man there one. Yeah, it was Clo-Man.
yeah,
He
well,
was deputy,
Mm.
and that son of a gun hit me on the head twice.
God damn.
That first time it didn't hurt too much, and I was down and trying to work my way out of that guy that I had trouble with, and I didn't get up. So that second time he pulled it on, and shit, it hurt so much I got up.
you had to.
Then he brought us in a car, and that same night there, myself and Jesse Bob, he got in a ruckus.
Smegel
He
got-
was in a car, and poor Lydia Romero, Brad's daddy,
Mhm.
he got in trouble with. He was in a
God.
car too. Well, he had a full car, and he was going to take us to jail.
Mm-mm.
And A.J. Romero, they lived there on the old place where Mama and them were raised. And he was working at the rice mill in Hayes, and I knew him good, And he seen that I was fixing to go to jail. So he run to Papa's here, and he told Papa about it.
Now talking now.
So Papa got there, and he wasn't too happy. And so I told him what had happened. So him and old man Mayo LaFleur was deputy there too. And he was the one that was going to take us to jail in his car. And so he told Papa, he said, if you want to take him back home and see about him, he said, I won't take him in. But he said, you got to report to the sheriff's office, because I will turn his name in.
God, that was a
Man, I
mess.
got back home, and the more it would go, the more it would hurt. And I had a bump in the back of the head here. And I had to go to the sheriff's office, and he reamed me out good. The old man Reed, old man Henry Reed. He read me good, told me how wrong I was, and then to fix up, he brought me in his office and he had a bulletproof vest. He wanted to show me. And so he was holding it up like that. Here, he said, you want to hold it? I said, yeah. He put it in my hand and he let it go, and them things are heavy. Man, I like you went to the floor with it. Boy, he got a kick out of it.
No imagine.
Well, Pope knew him real good.
So he got out of the bind there.
Well, I'm telling you. And I was kind of scared to go to jail. And you know that damn Jesse Bob, you know, was trying to play the French harp in the car. Yeah, and we was all, I was sad, man. I didn't want to go to jail.
Well, you was hurting on the head.
Yeah, and I didn't hear too much of it, and he didn't know what he was trying to play neither. He had to be worried too.
Yeah, but maybe he hadn't hit him on the head. He didn't have no hurt.
He was probably a little juiced up too.
Maybe
Well,
so.
he was used up every time he comes in there.
Yeah, but he didn't have a hit on the head, you see.
I don't guess.
Oh,
I
but
don't
now
remember.
baby, you didn't know that.
I don't remember.
You don't remember.
So then out of there, y'all did a lot of courting right around there, didn't you? What year did y'all get married?
1937.
37.
1937.
February 37.
And then y'all lived, where'd y'all live right
We
after y'all
lived
got
in
married?
Hayes.
In Hayes.
Yes. Papa worked at the
The rice mill.
rice mill.
And we rented a room or two
yes.
with Aunt Alice David.
Yes, one time, and then we moved with
We rented a house together, Cotton and Cliff.
and me and
And
Katya
then,
had some good times.
I can imagine.
Oh, we enjoyed
We each
it.
took half of the house, you know.
Right.
We rented. And where we rented that other house where Tamon lived. Tamon Derwin lived, right? We rented that too. That's close to the church house in the back of Hayes Church House.
Oh, okay.
And me and Katya had some good times.
And both you and Uncle Clifford worked at the
At the rice
mill.
Yes, we enjoyed it.
Oh man. And y'all had one car.
Well, Katya had a car. Yeah, we had our car. But our car, we bought one. It would look good in the car, but it didn't want to start. Katya had to push me many times. I don't know how we made it.
She had to push y'all.
Yeah. But we made it. But had some trouble with our car. But we had a good time. We liked to live in Hayes. And then we moved here. We built a little house, two-room house.
Not right here.
Right
Yeah.
here.
So what part was first? What?
The north part was the kitchen where our bedrooms at.
Okay.
And this in here was the front room.
Oh, I see.
Then, I guess 2 or 3 years later, we built a porch here.
Oh, yeah. Well, then we built another room, you know, that we had the children, and we needed more room. So we had the room at the back bedroom, and then we had the front bedroom. We had on.
Where was
Well,
the
we
bathroom?
made a bedroom with the kitchen.
Yes, and we went to
Oh, I
our
see.
bedroom. That was the kitchen. But we turned it to a bedroom.
But then before that, that's when we built that front bedroom.
Yes, front the bedroom. And then for a time, this where we had for the living room, that was a screen door, a screen porch.
Right.
And then we had our children, big family. We needed a lot of room, so we had made a big kitchen.
All of this right here.
Oh yeah.
You see, when we, after we added on, before we added on, this street right here, that was at the corner of the yard there. That's how little the yard was.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'll be done.
Yeah. And I remember I planted 1, 2, 3, I planted 4 trees, and I named each one after their kid. And I think, if I remember right, this one here was Janetta, ain't it?
I don't remember, but I know they had some names.
You know, for luck, so they would take and grow.
Right.
And they all took and they grew.
I'll be done.
And this one here is ugly now, but it had made a pretty tree.
Yeah. It made some
But
good shade in its day.
We like to live
Yeah.
in Homewood. We like Homewood, I tell you. It's a good place to live.
And then all the kids went to Bell City.
Oh, yes.
Well, all the kids.
Hey,
well, not-
wait.
Well, not all of them were.
No, let's see, what year we had moved to, well, Papa
Quincy,
couldn't find, Papa couldn't find some land to farm.
Well, the acreage was
Yeah, it's something about the acres. So we had moved in
Gillis.
Gillis. So the children,
That was in 55.
55. And, we lived 5 months, but to me it looked like it was 5 years.
It was. You didn't like it.
Oh, no. No.
And
Really?
what was in Gillis? Why'd y'all move to Gillis?
Because I got more acreage up there.
Oh.
I was farming 200 and some acres. And here the only acreage I had was what was behind y'all's house.
Oh, I see.
I think it was 20 some acres, around 25 acres. And I had enough machinery to plant 200 and some acres. So I rented some land to Gordon Hardy. And we lived up there about a year. Like Ken said, it wasn't quite a year.
No.
Right after we got through harvesting, we pulled it back to
I
home.
tailed it back, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, Louise was born at,
In the Quincy.
in DeQuincy.
I see. Well, nobody stayed in y'all's house while y'all was
No.
gone? Y'all didn't rent it out?
No, it
just
stayed
there.
vacant.
And y'all come and check it every now and then?
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
And then glad to come back too.
I can imagine.
Oh, yeah.
Then when we got back from Gillis, that's when we added this part here in the garage.
I see.
Then
And
we-
I don't think we're gonna leave Homewood. I think we just
That's
gonna-
it, huh?
I think that's it.
There you go. You
But
better
we
off.
like it here. We really like it.
Maybe nobody else would have us.
Well, I don't know about that.
At least here nobody complains.
Yeah.
Well, it would be harder to get moved up.
Yeah.
We've been here too long.
Mm-hmm.
We'd probably resist.
There you go. Is that the phone?
I think so. It's okay, I go keep?
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
go
good.
ahead and talk.
Well, what you said you had a Model A Ford? Was that your first car?
Yeah, 29 year model. It was a roadster, and I had a rumble seat in the back.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
God, yeah. And then what'd you have after that?
Well, let's see. We had a Model V. That was the first V8 engine that
Is
came
that
out.
right? I bet that was a horse, huh?
Oh, that V8 engine, man, it was powerful, man.
Now, I teach you're gonna have to stop it.
Who's that?
It's for you,
Who is it?
Jennifer.
Oh, really? Okay. I'll be
I
right
put the
back.
receiver on, close to the phone.
Okay. Okay. Now, we was talking about your cars. You said you had that V8, that Model B.
Yeah,
Still a Ford?
yeah.
And then,
If I remember right, I believe that was about a 32-year model.
and then what y'all had after that?
Oh,
We trade a lot, so.
Y'all had a lot of different ones, huh?
Oh, yeah. We try them out.
Mm-hmm. Might as well.
Yes.
Might as well.
But we needed our car, you know. Oh, we had a station wagon when we